Hey everybody, it's Beers in the Lot, episode number 34. This episode we're talking to three members of the Chesapeake Bay Lightning, the area's semi-pro women's ice hockey team, and they're off to Tampa. They're going to be playing in the USA Hockey Adult Championship on April 22nd through 25th. And joining us from the team is Shannon Rice, Stretch Johnston, and Hilary Hayssen, all teammates with one of our former guests, Amber Moore. It was really fun getting to record this episode with them. So help us help them get to Tampa and go bay to bay by going to beersinthelot.com/bay2bay. By the way, that's the number 2, and Bay is in Chesapeake Bay to Tampa Bay. All right, so shall we do beers?
Yes.
Yes.
Hard yes.
Am I the only one that's a can guy this evening? Or?
Weirdo.
Blue Mountains over here, so
Mountains are blue.
That's a Coors
Oh,
Latte.
yeah. Silver
Yeah.
bullets.
Is that a sequence? The sequence sour?
this is actually a Guava Squad. It's Goose Island's. It's a double IPA with a little bit of guava in it. So
Nice, stellar.
Yeah.
I had one the other week.
Hey there,
Yeah, one the other week.
you don't clear off your desk but once a week.
Nope. It's in the basement. It's fine.
It's fine.
Recycling's down there too.
So what are you drinking this week, Daniel?
So I went up to Massachusetts and I am drinking a Julius, 3 J's and 3 S's from Treehouse Brewing.
Treehouse.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
awesome
man.
place.
Those guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah. What about you, Aaron?
I've got a Guinness.
Nice.
I got to get rid of them too, though, because it's getting warm. So we're out of Guinness season.
Lucky
How
for
about you,
you,
John?
you only got 400 cans. Yeah,
Yeah, right.
I have Jailbreak Brewing doubles, and if you could see the can art, we'll put that up. It's Walt and the Dude from The Big Lebowski. That's one of Eric and I's favorite movies.
Yes, it is.
Double-
awesome.
Doubles hazy IPA, especially the scenes where they're bowling. That's some of the best scenes in the entire movie. But I think this is like the second or third Jailbreak Brewing. They've done something regarding The Big Lebowski. I know they did a white Russian cream ale, which is pretty damn good. This is pretty good too. So I hope they continue. Eric, what are you drinking tonight?
So, kind of following the Lebowski theme, I got Stone's Enjoy by 420.
Yeah, nice.
So, yeah, hazy IPA. They do like on dates of significance, they do these Enjoy buys. So they're pretty good. They're awesome.
Awesome.
Nice. How about for our guests? Shannon, what do you have tonight?
Tonight I'm drinking the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, pretty generic, but mixing in bourbons.
Oh,
Can't go wrong.
yeah.
Maybe that's why we couldn't figure out the audio. No, just kidding.
How about Hilary?
Well, Guava Squad still working on this one we talked about a couple minutes ago.
Right on. And Stretch?
I'm keeping it classy. It's a nice little Coors Light.
Yep.
Mountains
Mountains are blue.
Yes. People all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
Join
Best water beer ever.
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome to Beers in a Lot, Hilary and Stretch and Shannon. Special episode tonight. We got 3 guests from the Chesapeake Bay Lightning. We're trying to help them out and go bay to bay, go from Chesapeake Bay down to Tampa Bay and play at Nationals. So want to give them a little bit of awareness that folks can help out with that. Let's talk some hockey. Anybody want to go first? Like, do you want me to? Who wants to talk about how you got into hockey? How you started?
Pretty easy. I was born in Canada, so I basically popped out with some skates. So
Standard issue, right?
Yeah.
Where in Canada are you from?
just outside Toronto.
Like everyone else. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I nice in Canada. So
Minnesota is also just outside Toronto.
How about Shannon? How'd you get into hockey?
Yeah, and also thank you guys for having us. We're really excited to be here. Thank you. I was born the youngest of 5, and the other 4 already were playing. And so I just kind of had no choice. My mom begged me to be her figure skater, but I didn't want to do it. So, like Stretch, kind of just came out on skates from the beginning.
Nice.
Right on. Hilary?
Story of Stretch and Shannon, actually. Born in Minnesota. So there's more rinks than there are schools, and you just kind of have to if you want to fit in. So it worked out.
Yep. I lived up there for a year up in Prior Lake. And yeah, that is not far from the truth. You want to talk about like big high school sports and everything. It's bigger than football in the South. Like everybody plays hockey. Everything that you want to do is related to hockey.
Yeah.
It's great.
They just had the state hockey tournament, and it brought back great memories. I got to play when I was in high school and won a couple times. And it's the kind of thing that's on TV, front page of every newspaper. Everyone's talking about it. It on pandemic years, it sells out the stadium with 19,000 fans. I mean, it's really bananas how much Minnesota loves hockey. But
yeah, and Excel Center is no joke. I saw a Tool concert there. That place is big.
Yep.
Now, are you a Wild fan too?
So, not really. I grew up in kind of the little gap between the North Stars, which we don't want to talk about losing a team to Texas, and the Wild coming about. So I was more of a college hockey fan growing up. I was a Gopher fan. And then when I went to college, I started playing against the Gophers. So that the fandom lost its allure when you're on the other side. So we faded. I'll cheer for the Wild, but I just like good hockey at this point.
Yeah. Where'd you go to school?
I went out east. I went to Harvard and played there all 4 years of college. It was awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you study at Harvard?
Well, art history, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, art architecture. So my dad was really proud of that one. But it worked out. I went to med school and I kind of veered off course. But it was a good time. It was a good time.
Med school, huh? So we've heard tell that you're the team
surgeon.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm the team surgeon and all the above.
Somebody was threatening to bring wine on tonight, so it'd be wine in the lot. But we are to understand that you said that if anybody needed it, then you could stitch them up in the lot. So we got stitches in the lot. So.
Yep. Actually, that should have been our handle, is stitches in the lot.
That could be.
I haven't come to that yet. I'm like, no, something always happens. When it's actually happened before, but I was a med student, so I had to make them promise not to tell on me.
Oh.
This is an unofficial stitching.
Exactly. This never happened. These stitches don't exist.
If anyone asks you, I'm a real doctor.
Yep.
Well, that's a little bit of background for Hilary. How about Shannon? What position do you play for the Lightning?
Yeah, it's actually everyone's a little weirded out because I strongly prefer left wing, even though I'm a righty, which I know everyone knows it makes your shot better going in the zone, but it does make the breakout like a little anxiety moment. But I like the challenge. So yeah, left wing.
I don't. You and Daniel can compare notes.
Yep.
Right-handed.
I play left wing as well.
Yep.
Catching the passes on the backhand is a little tough, but yeah, definitely getting the shot off. Yeah.
It's not because you're on your off wing, though.
Yeah, I think it's a backhand problem.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think it's because you're on that side.
I didn't say I was missing them. I just said it's tough.
It's kind of a fun challenge. I like it. So yeah.
Ever since Daniel started doing it, I noticed his backhand got a lot better too. So because you have to.
Yeah.
And Shannon, you're local, right? So you grew up in the area and played in the area.
Yep. I grew up in Maryland, PG County, so played there's not a lot of hockey around here, quite the opposite of what Hilary was describing.
Yeah.
So I played boys hockey till I was like 16, I think. And then it just got to a point where it's like, okay, if I want to be serious about playing NCAA hockey, I have to start playing with females. And so I made the switch, and my sister, actually, she's 10 years older than me. She had just gotten back from coaching at a prep school in Lake Placid, New York. So she was weirdly at that time my graphic design teacher at high school and my ice hockey coach. So, but she was the type that like made me really work for it, because we didn't want to have, the stigma like family, oh, she's playing too much. So, but anyways, then I went on to play Division III hockey at St. Michael's College, which is in Vermont. So, yeah.
Nice.
And you said you played Metro, right? Metro Maple Leafs growing up. So that's Nelson Burton's kind of.
Yeah. When I was
Project Child.
really little, yeah, we love Nelson. My family, we're good friends with him. My mom remembers this story. I was probably like 4 or 5 years old, and Nelson's out there on the ice. And when you're little, they make you do like cross ice, like 3 different little rinks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My mom said she saw me skate up to Nelson, like really pissed off, and she just saw him cracking up. And he skates over to my mom, and she's like, "What is she saying to you?" And he's like, "She has fire in her belly." She just completely ripped up my ass for not letting you guys play full ice. Like, 'cause that's what I saw all my brothers and sister doing my whole life. So I was like, why are we playing like 12 foot of ice? So, no, we love Nelson. That's yeah.
That's great.
And Stretch, I'm to understand that you have a little bit of hockey background as well.
Yeah, I've dabbled in it occasionally. I got lost my way to the basketball court.
Yeah.
So tell us about the Riveters.
Yeah. Tell us about the Ribs.
Yeah, so
John's favorite.
Yeah.
So I played for a few years for the Riveters, and then I coached last season. So it was definitely interesting making that transition over. But overall, it's been a real pleasure to be involved with the league, especially from the start. Graduating college, there was really, you didn't make it to the Olympic team, or you weren't centralized, you were not playing anymore. So I post college took a year off, and was contacted by my college coach to think about playing again, and went to a training camp and ended up playing the first year, and kept playing after that, and seeing the league grow and develop into what it is now, like being on NBC and really kind of driving a home for everybody post college to be able to play and get paid to play. I think it's a really great step forward for women's sports, especially professional women's sports. So it's been great being involved.
Yeah, I remember when we were talking to Amber kind of about how the league started and whatnot, and how she was involved, and she was so excited to just like talk about the fact that the playoffs are going to be on NBC and you're broadcasting on Twitch and everything. So I'm sure for you to actually physically be there was much more exciting.
Yeah, it's just been amazing. Especially thinking about Amber and I the first year, just kind of looking at each other, being like, "What are we doing?" Really getting to figure it out. There's no playbook. It's like, here, let's go play professional women's hockey. Well, what is professional women's hockey? What does that mean? Like, how do you do it? There's no here's how the NHL does it, because that's not really totally applicable. So we really got to start it from the ground up, and seeing some of those traditions and things within the Ribs organization that still exist today, and like knowing the background behind it, knowing how it came to be is just great.
It's awesome.
You got to think that the players that you're standing in front of, they have to know it's like, yeah, we got an Isabel Cup champion behind us, helping us out here. How do you think they feel?
There's still a couple playing, so that helps. They've lasted a lot longer than I did.
Well, we're super happy to have you on. This is pretty cool. This is really awesome. So let's talk about the Lightning. Let's talk about you guys' season and what's going to happen in Tampa.
Well, quick background, CBL was founded in 1983. We call ourselves, we're the B level. We call ourselves semi-professional because truly the next level is professional. And then CBL, Chesapeake Bay Lightning, we have 3 teams. And so across 3 teams, we have C3 women. So that's really cool. And our team just, I mean, Stretch and Hilary can weigh in, but our team we're very wide variety, awesome women, and we have a lot of fun together. So that's the background. And then, unless you guys have anything else to add, but yeah, we're headed to Tampa because our normal B championship was canceled for the second year now because of COVID. So USA Hockey had an adult tournament in Tampa, and they created a bracket specifically for our B level. So down in Tampa, we're going to see like all of our usual suspects. It'll be really fun, and we're going to go April 22nd to April 25th.
Who's the competition then? Like,
who are your rivals, if any?
So there's like a North Carolina team. There's an Ohio team. There's some Mission teams. I don't know, Stretch, am I forgetting anything?
Is there a Philly team? I just wouldn't like them. I don't know why.
We already don't like them.
Yeah, we already don't like them.
I don't think there's a Philly team, but yeah, mostly who we play. So normally we play like a 25 or more game season, and we do a lot of travel. So like last year we went to Saratoga Springs, New York, Cleveland, Ohio, Detroit, Michigan. We didn't have to go to North Carolina for some reason. I forget why, but we played them in Cleveland. So we travel a lot, and those are kind of the main teams. I think there's going to be a Florida team down there that we're actually going to play too. But again, it's like all same level as us. So, because this year, basically what we did with COVID was just play local teams. And so we've been kind of missing out on the action of the other women's B team. So we're really excited.
Cool. You guys play in Frederick a little bit too, right?
Yeah.
I'm buddies, firefighters.
Yeah, Frederick Fire, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Amber said there was like a story.
Yeah, we've heard some stories about little chippiness going on, and
Well, Matt Smith there is really nice. He's in contact with Amber and set up our first game, and we just had so much fun with them that we are doing like a quote unquote best of 7 series, which we are up in. Not just
good.
Definitely going to put it out there.
Nice.
Good.
But honestly, no, thank you, Matt. We've had a lot of fun playing you guys, and look forward to our upcoming games. So they've been great. They're really fun to play with.
What's the series at currently?
So we've won twice, and we've had 1 tie.
Oh, good.
Oh, y'all are winning.
oh yeah,
Absolutely.
You're fine.
you're undefeated.
Yeah.
You're up 2.5 to half.
Yeah.
But I think also with them, I think our coach Brian was telling me that like it depends on the game and the time and like who from their squad can show up, obviously, because of their work. So
Yeah.
I don't know that we've ever even saw the same people consistently, but they're good. It's again, it's like so fun playing them.
So Stretch, you're a professional coach. Are you still coaching when you're playing? Are you that person?
Oh, no, definitely not. No. Yeah, when I play, it's very different. It's to have fun and to try to not coach myself. Probably the biggest thing, and yeah, just enjoy it and have a good time, and it's fun to still be playing.
Feel free to coach me though.
I think I can go learn to skate first.
Yeah, she's gonna call you at like 5 a.m. Like, where are you? I'm at the rink. Like, we're doing skates. Like, what's going
We have
on?
video review. Like, no.
Yeah, video review.
Whistle miracle again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric and I and Danny and Aaron too. Like, we play with guys who coach youth hockey, and they're kind of nut jobs, and then they get on the bench and they say this crazy stuff like you would hear in like an NHL locker room, and we just kind of laugh at them like, dude, you don't even know what that means. You watch like an HBO thing with it and you're just repeating it. Stop. You just yell at them. So
At all.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Pucks
That's
in deep,
hilarious.
put it on net.
Yep.
Hard off the glass.
Jump and chase.
Yeah, get it behind the D.
Yeah. we got a four check
Whatever.
more. Yeah, four check
Whatever.
more.
Gotta put pucks on net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play the
F1.
play the body.
Yeah.
F1
Keep
has
it
to go to
going
the-
north.
Yeah,
Tape to tape.
Yeah, F1 has to go to the strong side. F2 support, yada yada yada.
All the
It's all-
cliches.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got
All
almost
those-
all the cliches right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
good.
an intermission interview right there.
You just splice all that together, you could answer any question we give you.
That's right. That's right.
Daniel's just gonna get up and leave, I guess. Okay.
What the?
I was gonna get up too, but it was to get another beverage. I'll be right back.
Probably, yeah.
Beverage break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beverage break, intermission.
So I always bring 2.
Beer time.
I'm always set.
I brought 2 as well, plus my little
Nice.
shot.
Now, what are you
You
drinking?
fit right in here.
Bourbon wise.
Oh, do you mind?
No, I don't.
check?
Yeah, I'm just curious. Yeah.
I didn't even look. I was just like, oh, we're about to like record something. Let me.
I need this.
John's the bourbon guy.
Yeah, that's like me trying to get on an airplane. Like, I just want that. Like, that's dark and it's bourbon. Just give it to me.
I'm the exact same way with flying.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not. Oh, I'm not a fan of it. Period.
So I'm drinking Wilderness Trail.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Neat on the rocks in a
Just
shot
kinda-
glass.
From the bottle.
Yeah, from the bottle.
Shot glass and then chasing it with the Sierra Nevada. Weird form
Okay.
tonight. I don't know.
Hey,
It's
whatever works.
Tuesday.
Thirsty
It's
Tuesday. Yeah.
It's Tuesday during COVID. We can still say that. So, yeah,
We can.
Just- whatever you want.
Ugh.
Hey, Amber was double fisting too.
Yeah, she had
Yeah, she
She
had
did
margaritas.
margs.
Oh,
She had
God.
Margs and a beer.
She had
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
margarita and a beer. Yeah.
The
Great.
margarita also was like in a milk jug. It was so big. Like, that's like I guess wherever she was, they delivered. She's like, yeah, I have half left over, and it was like the entire thing almost. Because Eric and I go to this one Mexican place up here, and they'll do like margaritas to go, but it's like in the little
It's in like a
You know,
32
the
ounce
China's-
like
yeah,
styrofoam cup
container. Like,
like,
I'm shocked no one's like taken a pocket knife, pop it, and then stick a straw in it, like and just walk down the street. Like at some point,
That's
probably
something.
be me.
Friday.
That's something that's come out of COVID, like the to-go adult cocktails. It's like Capri Suns to go.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Oh.
That has to be a thing after all of this.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm,
that
I'm
can't
like
go away.
anxious that they're gonna get rid of all that.
Well, it's been nice doing takeout. You can like, especially certain places that have decent beer selection or like really good cocktails that you like. You're like, hey, can I get this, and that, and then a margarita to go? Oh, can I get 2? Like something like that. And it's like, oh, great, I can enjoy everything without sitting in the restaurant now. So
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
downstairs bar turned themselves basically into a liquor store and just started selling all
Yeah.
their stuff.
Right?
here's to go.
And they were like White Claw 6-packs, like
Oh.
candles, whatever you want, and like
No
Man.
laws.
Yeah.
multiple
But then-
one.
But
The pandemic.
on the
Yeah.
flip side, though, now like if you go somewhere to just have a cocktail, they're like, oh, well, you have to get like a little
You
bit
have
of
to
food.
give food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
And
have
I'm
to
like,
give food.
oh, okay, all
Yeah.
right. I can do these new rules.
Yeah, it was awesome. My girlfriend and I, we were at a bar that had icy lights, and so I had 2 or 3 when I was there for dinner, and then on the way out, the lady was like, "Oh, do you guys want any beers to go?" And it totally just flipped my mind that like we're in this time where I can do it. I was like, "Yes, another 3, please." She just brought the cans back. I'm like, "This is great." So
Why only 3?
only 3 because I had another like 12-pack in the room. I just needed it to get from
Oh,
there to the
okay.
room.
From there to the room.
From there to the room. Just needed just like Stone Cold Steve Austin in the middle of the lot.
So tournament hockey, right? You go away for a couple days, you get to play hockey for whatever it's like 4 days, 5 days, right? You know, tournaments for me are the most fun because you get away from life, you're with your teammates, you're hanging out, you're eating together, you're drinking together, all that stuff. Like, I know you guys are going down there to win a championship, to win national championship.
Very
but-
different from how we approach tournaments.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But like you're gonna have a little fun too, right?
Yeah.
Like there's got to be some room for that.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all fun after you win.
I already called like DJ for the weekend. No, I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
We got a DJ.
Very
Here
important.
we go.
yes,
Very
Yes.
important.
yes.
It's one of our episodes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's super cool because we have some new players this year, so the bonding will be great.
Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Get on the road, hang out. That's awesome.
It's a great
Yeah.
way to like form new bonds with teammates. Absolutely.
Well, and like with COVID, as you guys know, we've been getting dressed in the parking lot all year, and like the locker rooms where you create some of the most memories and have the most fun.
Yeah.
So it'll be nice to at least be in one place together. I mean, we're still going to do the parking lot stuff, but I mean, we'll be down there together, so we'll get to finally hang out other than just like on the bench and then by our cars.
Right.
And especially the cool thing about the tournaments, we all know this, and I'm sure you do from youth hockey, just there are people on your team that maybe not necessarily, I wouldn't say they're in your clique or in your certain group you always talk to, but always in a tournament just through either in the locker room or walking out to the car or something, or at the bar, you always end up like having a better conversation. And then, like you said, you just build a better bond. It's always fun.
Mhm.
So the
Yeah,
four of
for
us,
sure.
we stay in a pack, and then we kind of, migrate out depending on what's going on.
No, we socialize.
Yeah,
We're
we
not, like,
socialize, though.
totally, like,
Yeah. We're not a cult or anything. We definitely socialize. So go into this fitness thing.
Oh,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't
John's
know.
asking the question. All right, cool.
I'll ask the fitness question. Guy who got a free treadmill from Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Cut that, please. Cut that, seriously. It's a little scam I ran. Not a scam, but they
It's totally
damaged
illegal
it.
scam.
They damaged it. They were supposed to pick it up, so they didn't for like 2 weeks. So I finally had enough, and I said, I'm just going to throw it out. And then after investigating more, I realized the piece that was damaged was like didn't even matter on the treadmill. It's a cosmetic piece, so I kept it. So yeah. So now I got a clothes hanger.
So where are
I got
your
a perfectly good
Ks?
close hanger.
Yeah. So where are
You
your
need to be
Ks,
putting
bro?
your
Oh
Ks
yeah,
in.
I gotta
Yeah.
put K's in. Yeah, I gotta do that.
Indoor case count. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, all right. I'll do that.
Well,
They got to get to
Yeah.
2,000.
Yeah.
honestly, though, thank you guys so much for everything you're doing to contribute towards our fundraiser to get us to Tampa. I think you guys have currently raised almost like $70, which is awesome. But you're currently in ninth. I'm in first, so I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, honestly, we're so grateful. We're so grateful. It means a ton. Thank you.
We just between me and Eric, we're not even caught up to Amber. I mean,
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh.
Oh,
Don't
yeah, and I
tell
guess
Amber that. She'll pull ahead.
I guess we should backtrack though and kind of explain it a little. Basically, we're trying to do as much exercise, walking, biking, running as we can to get us to 20,000 Ks
No, 2,000.
kilometers.
2,000.
Oh.
2,000.
2,000. Don't make it bigger than it.
We're not
I can only walk so far.
the Beijing Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a year and a half start.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, man.
2,000, and but it's good because it keeps us, fit. We're trying to show up in shape, and I know it's been COVID, so we're working hard this month to work out, but then also raise money. So yeah, thank you to you guys, and thank you to everyone who's listening who has also helped out. It means a ton.
And Aaron, tell the people how they can help our team.
Yes. Join our team. Did we set up the link? Did we set up a Beers in the Lot link?
Yes, beersandlot.com/Beta Bay.
/Beta Bay. Okay.
Bay,
So
number 2 Bay.
2.
Yeah.
Yes. Number 2.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah.
that's
And BAY, not BAE. Yeah.
Yeah, not Bay,
BAE.
like, your significant other or whatever. Yeah. Not like, yeah.
All right.
So there it is then. beersinthelaw.com/bay, BAY, number 2, BAY. So
gonna
we
have
can
to-
help the Chesapeake Bay Lightning get into to Tampa, yeah.
The Chesapeake Bay Bays.
Bay.
The Chesapeake
Oh.
Bay Bays.
There
Babies.
Yeah, so if
Especially
you're
after-
contributing to these things, then be sure that you're contributing to this one before anyone else.
Any of the other ones.
Yeah,
Right.
please.
Because if you're not first, you're last.
Yeah.
I'd attach somebody to my dogs and let them run around.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll put it on Elwood, my dog, my plot hound, and just send him out.
Yeah.
I'll put it on my 5-year-old. Jesus.
That's where it's at.
You can't beat him. Can't beat him.
They really missed an opportunity with the Easter egg hunt too.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Weren't thinking
Man.
ahead.
Damn it.
So, some of the folks that we've heard on the Lightning, it seems like there's some very diverse backgrounds and some a lot of Ivy in you guys' college careers. Is there a minimum IQ to be on this team?
Do you guys
it
give
sure
them a test?
seems that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
You
a
just
test before you sign up.
Yeah, you're in your SAT scores or
Yeah.
or your
Submit your thesis. Like,
yeah.
to play.
No, but we've got a great range of backgrounds. I mean, there's a ton of women on the team who played D1. There's some that played D3. There's tons that should have played, one
Right,
or the
yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Couple ex-pros like Stretch, and it's so much fun to bring all that together because we're all, whether we started playing, 5 years ago or 25 years ago, we love it so much and love still playing hockey, at this stage in our game, and making time for it, stuff like heading down to Florida, taking vacation and still trying to win the national championship at some level for those who haven't. It's awesome. It's just like a great group of people from all over.
That sounded like a ricochet shot a little bit too. Those who haven't won a
Not winning
national. So, yeah, not winning nationals, but yeah.
We don't need to rehash my
Oh,
my glory days.
No, we do.
Uh-oh.
We do,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
What
At this
happened at
point, yeah.
Harvard?
Go.
yeah. What happened?
The closest I got was a bean pot, which if you're
Oh, yes.
from around
Yes.
Boston, it's a
Yes.
huge fucking deal to win the bean
Yes.
pot. I still remember being bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 18, drinking God knows what out of the bean pot. So whoever
That's
gets pulled
sick.
up that trophy can remember that. But no, we never made it, quite as far into the spotlight. But here we are in our semi-pro beer league, making it work.
I love it.
All roads
It's
lead to
so
beer
true,
league.
though.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
never
absolutely.
played with such like a talented group of women. So we have a poet, a published poet, a reporter. Obviously, we got our surgical resident, Hilary. We've got a student counselor who is now kind of transitioning to a professional TikToker.
Okay.
We have a farmer. We have personal trainers, someone who worked on satellites at NASA. We just, it's cool. We are like a really smart group of people. So
This is something that Aaron and I talk, and well, all four of us talk about a lot, but Aaron and I especially, all the like, you guys are talking about like your team and how it's has all these like cool people that come from different backgrounds, and we talk about all the time like the 60 or so folks that we play with on a weekly basis. It's the same kind of thing where it's like we have people that do some hardcore science like cancer research and viral research, probably worked on COVID at some point. We have people that are like philosophy professors at universities and business owners and like all these different backgrounds and stuff. And there's something about like hockey that like brings all those different people together, and they meld together over the sport and over beers after the sport. And whatever term you want to use, like hockey community or whatever it is, like there's just something about that, and I think it's very special.
Absolutely.
it's so true.
I've moved around a lot since like high school, college, and then I lived in California, and then I lived outside Chicago, and now here. And this, like, going to CBL was happenstance. I like met Amber randomly in some rink, and she, being Amber, like pulled me directly in.
But everywhere I've gone across the country, there's, like you said, there's a hockey community that's ready to take you in. And like, if you're, I mean, you don't have to like to drink beer, but it helps. But like, you know, you have fun and you're like ready to just be part of a team and hang out with a lot of great people, no matter, you know, where you come from. That's what matters. And that's what, you know, hockey in the Chesapeake Bay area, Baltimore, DC area is like. It's been so welcoming to meet everyone, and get to play some good hockey.
Yeah, and the hockey world degree of separation is just like so ridiculous. It's like we're all cousins or something. Like we all know someone. Like when I first met Hilary, I was like, "Oh, do you know so and so who played field hockey at Harvard?" And she's like, "Of course." And it's like just everyone knows each other somehow.
I think for us, like at the center of it, like we were just saying, our coach Brian is unreal human. And I mean, I think we've all had a lot of different coaches, but he's one of the most genuine guys I've ever met and had the pleasure of being coached by. Like he just cares so much. He wears his heart on his sleeve and really wants to do everything he possibly can for this team and doesn't ask for any return, doesn't expect anything. And it's, I mean, it's been a real pleasure to play for him too.
Yeah, we don't deserve Brian.
That's awesome.
Superstar of one of our new team TikToks. You got to check that one out.
Definitely.
We need the TikTok handle.
Yeah.
Post the links. We'll post them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the degrees of separation, I think it's like 6 for general world.
Well, for
Mhm.
Kevin
Hockey.
Bacon.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, for Kevin
Yeah,
Bacon.
for Kevin Bacon.
Whatever it is. But in hockey, it's got to be like 3. Like, you know,
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
who knows somebody
Mhm.
that you know.
Yeah.
Like it's so close. It happens all the time too. Like we end up talking to people that somehow know somebody that we play with or something like that. Like it happens all the time. It's so cool.
Yeah. Actually, real quick, when I was out having drinks with friends one night and I was like, "Oh yeah, I have a game tomorrow against these firemen in Frederick." And she's like, "My cousin's a fireman in Frederick." And I was like, "What? No way." And so she texted him and he's like, "Yeah, we're playing this team Chesapeake Bay Lightning tomorrow." And so I every time we talk on the ice and it's like so random and funny. So it is true.
Amber said you do stuff on like Whitey's Pond, that outdoor rink in Laurel.
Oh, yeah.
Do you people
Yeah.
out there?
Yeah.
Next year when it freezes, we all should do something on that.
Yeah, we play on the rink a lot. It's real fun. A lot of us are in like a little 3-on-3 out there, and then we've done some like we call them trash can fire fests because there's like a
A burn barrel?
yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
We're familiar with that apparatus.
Guys calling our name.
We're familiar with that.
So we get that roaring and the brews and the skating on and off, and it's a lot of fun. Last time we were out there, Shannon made a cameo as the goalie. I think there's
Nice.
floating around, but she borrowed our superstar goalie Maria's pads and made an appearance, and you did awesome.
I've always wanted to try it. I mean, no, I was trash, but I like totally. I don't wait. Are any of you guys goalies?
Oh,
No.
hell no.
No.
I totally forgot about like any shot. I mean, and they were shooting like really easy on me. Any shot towards the glove or blocker, I was like, I can see this. Okay. Anything towards my feet, I was like, this is fucked. But then a goalie Maria was like, yeah, you're supposed to drop down. And I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I don't get how like I can't. No way. You couldn't pay me to do goalie ever. Like I just
Stretch, don't you play goalie sometimes?
Getting down, it's getting back up. That's the
Yeah, right.
right.
I'm also 6 feet tall. I just have to lie down on the ice and like
yeah.
The chest protector thing, the helmet, the stick, all that together was like 30 pounds. And I was like, no. I just like skating around with my little Bauer stick, like he did.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Well, even when Amber came on, I think she said that she had like just had to play goal or something like that. And she said, I'm never shooting high again. Everything on the ice. Because she couldn't, she said, no, on the
Needless to
ice is
say,
terrible hard.
that wasn't true. She still doesn't keep it on the ice. So
Yeah.
that was a bold faced lie. Yeah. Shout out Amber. You know, the glass is good for something, right?
It makes such a good sound when it hits the glass, right?
That's so fucking funny. It's like, oh shit, my neck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Love you, Amber.
Well, I do want to talk too about what's going on with the Ks. So as the K count gets up, then y'all are doing things the progress of down towards Tampa. Like I hear there's a boat involved and possibly some maritime theft.
Absolutely. I think we might be doing a little adventure. We'll see what happens. See if I can learn how to sail real fast.
So like every 20 kilometers or something like that, and there's like photos or videos or something that's going up.
Yeah, so Maria, our goalie that we mentioned before, and then Heidi, who is actually from Finland. We love us some Heidi. They recorded a video. They started the whole bay today in Chesapeake City, where they actually met up with the mayor, and the mayor like sent us off. So they started there. I think we might do some stuff in Baltimore, maybe some stuff in Annapolis. I don't know, make our way down. But yeah, I mean, the whole point is we're clocking in our Ks and trying to get fit as fuck and score some goals. I know it's not the most fanciest thing, but yeah, we're getting Tampa toned, and raising money.
I love it. Yeah.
And we're going bay to bay with the Chesapeake Bays.
The Chesapeake Bays.
Yeah, really thank you guys very much for having us on. Definitely really appreciate it. So
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
our pleasure. Absolutely.
Yeah, this was a blast.
No, and again, we're so grateful for you guys raising money for our tournament in Tampa. We're so grateful, and I feel like this is the beginning of a long friendship. And one, we want to set something up hockey-wise with you guys. We want you to come cheer us on against Frederick, Fire, and let's do something at Whitey's too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Have a
so-
good guys.
Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks again for listening. Also, thanks to Hilary, Shannon, and Stretch from the Chesapeake Bay Lightning for joining us. You can support them as they go bay to USA Hockey Nationals by joining our team at beersinthelot.com/bay2bay. That is BAY, the number 2, BAY. Thanks again. We'll catch you next week.